whether you're making these as part of an Indian feast or if you're just looking for something to snack on at your next party. These little babies will be a surefire hit. Let's make some beef and potato curry puffs on the One Pot Chef. In a saucepan over medium heat, I've got a little bit of oil, and to that I'm going to add in 1 brown onion, which I've peeled and chopped, 1 clove of garlic, which has been crushed, and we're just going to cook that stirring for about 2 to 3 minutes or until the onions have softened. Next I'm adding in some curry paste. I'm putting in a tablespoon of Korma paste. Now, if you don't have curry paste, you could just use a bit of curry powder and add in some herbs and spices of your choice. Now we're just going to stir that through for about a minute until it's nice and aromatic. Next we're adding in our meat, 250 grams of beef mince and 2 small potatoes which I've just peeled and chopped up nice and finely. I'm just going to break that beef up, and then we're just going to allow this to cook for about 8 to 10 minutes until the beef is nice and browned and the potatoes are nice and tender. That's looking good, so we're just going to turn off the heat and we're going to set this aside for about half an hour or until it's nice and cool. I've got 3 sheets of ready rolled frozen puff pastry which I've just allowed to thaw out, and using a large cookie cutter we're just going to cut out pastry circles. Take 1 circle at a time and just wet the edge with a little bit of water. I'm going to put in 1 heaped teaspoonful of our mixture directly in the centre, then simply fold it in half and pinch the edges together so it's nice and sealed. Perfect. So we're just going to put this onto a plate and continue with the rest. I made about 24 of these gorgeous little babies, so we are ready to fry these up in the wok. Let's start frying up our little curry puffs. Now I've got some vegetable oil in my wok. You could also use a large saucepan if you like. And all we're going to do is we heat up this oil to about 170 degrees Celsius, but if you don't have a thermometer, don't panic. All you need to do is drop a tiny little bit of bread into the oil, and if it fizzles up and goes nice and golden and crisp within about 10 seconds, the oil is perfectly hot. So we're just going to put some of our curry puffs into the oil, like so. I recommend only doing about 6 at a time because you don't want to crowd the wok too much. But basically all we're going to do is allow these to cook in the oil for about maybe 3 to 4 minutes until they're puffed up and golden and gorgeous looking. Then you can just gently transfer them onto a tray lined with some kitchen paper and get rid of any of that excess oil. And then just continue on with the rest. They're looking just about done, so just lift them out, allow them to drain for a second, and then place them onto the tray. Golden and puffed with that little hint of spice, these beautiful curry puffs will be a big hit at your next party. How gorgeous are these little babies? Honestly, I cannot wait to dive in and have a taste, and I'm probably going to burn my mouth doing it, so have some sympathy. Yum. The pastry is gorgeous. You've got that lovely tender pieces of potato. You've got that lightly spiced curried beef. Absolutely sensational. Trust me, you will love these. Well, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Check out my other videos at OnePotChefShow.com. And until next time, see you later. If you don't want to deep fry these little curry puffs, you can oven bake them. Simply place them into the oven 200 degrees Celsius for about 15 to 20 minutes or until they're golden and puffed. And of course, this is a very adaptable recipe. You can change the beef and make it into chicken. You can put different vegetables in. You can change the herbs and spices around, whatever you like. Trust me, these will be a hit no matter how you make them.